Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Thursday, 27th of February. In this update, New Zealand's entered a new era in its diplomatic relationship with Vietnam. Christopher Luxon has signed the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, putting New Zealand amongst the top tier of Vietnam's diplomatic relationships. The Prime Minister says the deal will be of huge benefit to Kiwi exporters doing business in Vietnam.
Just in 5 years, New Zealand's trade with Vietnam has grown 40%, and we know that there is so much more that we can do together.
And Winston Peters has discussed China's warships in the Tasman Sea and China's new deal with the Cook Islands at talks in Beijing overnight. The foreign minister's been meeting with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi. The meeting came as Christopher Luxon was floating the idea of sending a Navy vessel to the South China Sea during those talks in Vietnam. Peters says they discussed ongoing bilateral cooperation, a broad range of regional and global issues and areas where they have differences. A message that retail workers can't be treated like free cops. The government is planning on easing laws on citizens' arrests, allowing people to restrain each other using force when deemed reasonable. People, including security guards, can currently be criminally liable for detaining a person stealing items worth under $1,000. First Union General Secretary Dennis Marga says the term reasonable force is very vague.
It's a slippery slope. It could lead to more legal problems rather than solving the problem itself.
A 14-year-old who fatally stabbed a 16-year-old at Dunedin's bus hub says he was acting in self-defence. Anede McLaren Tana died of a single stab wound on Great King Street last May. The boy accused, who was 13 at the time, has pleaded not guilty to his murder. The trial is set down for 3 weeks. A return to form for international tourist spending. Data shows it was up 60% to nearly $17 billion to the year to March 2024, just under pre-pandemic levels. Total industry expenditure crossed $44 billion, a near 15% rise on the year prior. Tourism Holdings Chief Executive Grant Webster told Andrew Dickens it was bound to happen.
It's in our DNA on a global basis that we want to get out and about and visit the world. So people have had the opportunity, and New Zealand's an attractive destination, so they're coming.
A private Christchurch school has contacted Oranga Tamariki over an incident on a junior school camp. A student, believed to be Year 6 at St Andrew's College, has been suspended following the incident. Rector Mark Wilson says an external agency has been hired to carry out a thorough investigation, and the school supporting the students and families involved. Oranga Tamariki says it's undertaking the appropriate processes to respond. In sport now, Clayton McMillan poised to move from coaching the Chiefs to mentoring Munster after this Super Rugby season. Red Bull's Liam Lawson has finished second fastest to Mercedes' Kimi Antonelli on the opening morning of Formula One testing for half the drivers in Bahrain. Afghanistan have beaten England by 8 runs in Lahore to stay in contention for the Champions Trophy semi-finals. The 104th New Zealand Golf Open is underway at Millbrook. I'm Neva Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.